Tyler says, hello, guys. First time on the Super Chat. Love you guys. Was wondering if you guys have ever seen or heard of scuba lizards. Good idea for the expansion?
Let's see it.
Well, I have never heard of scuba
strippers.
Scuba strippers. Yeah, we're close. So that's cool. They form like a little air bubble, huh?
And then they can breathe in it.
That's badass.
Wow.
Yeah, wow, look at that.
Yes. Wow. Let's get some scuba stripper lizards.
Wow, I had never heard of scuba lizards.
That's obviously not it.
Yeah, that's a marine iguana.
They're so pretty.
So this is it almost looks like an
It's
anole.
an anole. Yeah, it looks like an anole.
Huh. That's awesome.
Well, so it says these lizards blow bubbles.
Sorry.
That's all right. It doesn't matter. It's no big deal.
I was trying to see if there was like an actual...
Yeah, like what the name of the lizard is.
Diving anole lizard.
It would be
interesting. Yeah, diving anole lizard. Yeah,
to look into if it's something that is active and would do whatever. It would maybe make a good
for the aquarium.
Exhibit.
Yeah,
or even just for the reptarium too.
Yeah, that is really cool.
That's wild. No, I hadn't heard him. So thank you for the super chat, number one, and thank you for the idea.
That was a great first super chat.
Yeah,
thank you.
I mean, when you stump me on a reptile, you've done a good job because I've never heard of that.
This guy.
Yeah,
BQ.
Look at this.
Who?
This is hilarious.
BQ.
Yeah, look at what he said.
He says, I'm always mesmerized by cuttlefish tanks.
But he said cuddle.
Yeah.
Isn't it with 2 T's, though?
Well, I don't know.
I thought it was with D's, but maybe you're right.
I thought it was T's.
I don't know. It
is T's.
It is?
Yeah, he said cuttlefish like a cuddler, like I cuddle my mom. And
well, that would be a mistake I'd make, too. So I'm going to give him a pass.
But I just think it's funny, though. It's just like, hey, what if there was a
cuttlefish?
Like if you could cuddle with them?
Yeah, if they were just like, oh,
they do look cuddly with all those arms.
I saw a TikTok. Speaking of cuttlefish, with a guy that was, he's obviously worked at an aquarium, and he was scuba diving to clean the tank, and he was slow dancing with, I think it was a saw-nosed shark.
Oh, that's
so like literally he's just like it's like right up and down with him, and he's like slow dancing
like
with
Brother
the
Nature and RJ.
But in the tank with a shark, it was super cute. So again, cuttlefish are the same thing. I don't know if you can have cuttlefish. I've never seen a cuttlefish at any aquarium.
Me neither.
So I'm assuming that either you can't have them or they die, and that's why people don't keep them. So let's move on to freshwater, and then we'll hit some more super chats when we get on to this. So. Again, moving down the list, can you punch up discus?
Yes,
definitely. And there's a lot of different types of discus, so we can just take a look. I definitely love discus. We kept them years ago, so they're beautiful fish. Yeah, you got it right.
Yeah, it was bringing up discs and stuff too. Might as well just have only fish,
But you can kind of just do that one with all the array of them, right?
This one right here?
Top left.
Top. Yeah, there you go.
Bingo.
So that gives you an idea, like what they can be, and there's even a lot of different colors than that, So I think that from a freshwater standpoint, that's a pretty stunning. Now these guys do like it acidic, so they're a little bit different than like a normal, tank, type of thing. But again, that's where the aquarist would know what to do. But so discus is one. We talked about piranha, but we also talked about, we punched this up a couple weeks ago, but we can punch it up again. Look down fish.
Yep.
Yeah.
So we want a schooling fish, right? We probably might want a marine schooling fish too. That would be in the stingray tank. You know what I mean? But or could be in a reef tank as well, because most of these tanks are going to literally be thousands of gallons. We're not going to do hardly any small tanks. They're going to be very big tanks. So these are look down fish here. They are schooling fish. You can see how they go that way, and that way they just move around in tandem. And I think that would be a really cool. I think look down fish are probably a little bit cooler than piranha.
As far as the looks, because we even seen one. I don't remember where we were, Brian.
We were in Indiana.
Right, and we seen a tank with one in there, and I didn't even know it was a piranha until the person was like, well, yeah, we just got these piranha in the other day.
Yeah, I mean, they're not, they're cool, but they're not like the best thing. So, all right, so I definitely want a predator fish tank, and you could probably just punch up predator freshwater fish.
Now, what are these?
So they're going to be anywhere from arowana to, I don't think we can do arapaima, but, like alligator garfish. The list goes on and on, I mean, red-tailed catfish, all that stuff. That's where we saw the lungfish, which are pretty cool. As a matter of fact, there's a lungfish right there on the bottom of that thing right there. That's a lungfish. Obviously, the arowana are right, up there. So there's a lot of predator fish. Sturgeon can kind of be in a predator fish tank. I don't know if we can, get a sturgeon or arapaima, because even though that this tank will probably be 2,000+, maybe even 3,000 gallons. I don't know if it's going to be enough for an arapaima, because those kids can get 9
foot. They get so big, they'll outgrow them.
Yeah, so that might be. That's on the fence. I don't know exactly what we can do there. So, anyways, predator fish tank for sure. Of course, African cichlid. You can punch that up. African cichlid tank.
This is. You know what you need?
What's that?
Peacock bass.
Yeah, actually, ironically enough, they are really pretty. Rich had some peacock bass. They were really pretty as well.
And
so yeah, you can just see, like, if you just punch up one of the ones in the tank like that, like up,
this?
yeah, right there.
Yeah,
that gives you an idea. I mean, it's almost like a marine fish.
Yeah,
but in fresh water, really, beautiful. You can have lots of them, lots of different colors.
Many different colors.
They're so beautiful.
And you can really put them in, put a bunch of them in a tank, and they just look really good.
Kind of school together too.
Yeah, they do. They do school together.
Do you know what a peacock bass is, Mom?
No.
Come on, punch us up. I'm telling you, they're really beautiful.
Yeah, well, these were they had them at Rich's place.
They had a lot of stuff there.
Okay, but I want. They can get prettier than that. Like, the bigger they are, the cooler they get.
Yeah, there's some pretty ones though.
These things are nuts.
Yeah, they are cool.
They can get huge too. There's like,
what tank were those in at Richard?
I think that he
near
had
those
them,
Zaire fish.
Yeah, they were right near the Zaire fish, like right next to the Zaire fish. There was like the blue and black ones. Remember the ones that were on the far side of the pool?
Oh, okay. Yeah, that whole tank of those.
Yeah,
okay,
then there was right next to that. He had peacock bass.
That's it.
Zaire fish is basketball players.
It's like, what?
Oh wow, we're gonna get one of those.
Oh, look at this.
Get them at Andrea's fish market.
Fish market.
Yeah.
Okay, so obviously, I definitely want to do a koi pond. You know,
Yep.
so people can feed the koi.
Butterfly koi.
Yeah, butterfly koi.
Have you seen those?
Yeah,
Yes,
of course. Yeah,
they're my
Huge.
favorite.
Yeah, they're like a
we
giant.
had some. We had some last year before the
fish.
heron ate them.
Did we?
Yeah, you had a couple butterfly koi.
Well, they were babies.
Yeah, they were young.
I don't know that the herring got them. I think they just didn't make it through the winter. They were kind of small.
Yeah. So,
Poor
and then of course at Rich's, all the ones out back, almost most of those were butterfly koi.
Okay.
But they were big ones. They were big, really big ones. So,
Beautiful.
okay. Obviously this gets into the freshwater stingray. So diamond rays.
Ray. Let's see what we're working with. Diamond Ray. It sounds like a stripper.
So this gives you an
They
idea.
do.
Oh,
This
those
would
are
be
the polka dot ones.
Right,
I
exactly.
like.
Oh,
So this would
man.
be
How beautiful
part
are
of
those?
this would be part of the freshwater
They're so
touch
cool.
tank.
Yeah.
Okay, so that people could actually interact with the rays, the touch tank.
They're
like
so
that.
pretty, huh?
Yeah.
Very. Those are a necessity.
Yeah, those are really beautiful. And then again, in that touch tank, we can do other things with the freshwater side of it. But those are really beautiful. And then last thing that I think would go in the dark room as well, if we do the dark room, would be glowfish.
Glowfish. Now,
Glowfish.
do these fish, are they just real dim?
They're
Are these the painted glass fish? Is
so
that
they're
what you're
not
talking about?
they're not painted glass fish anymore. They're the same species as painted glass fish, but now these are genetically modified organisms.
Oh my gosh!
So these are GMOs.
Are these the things that Bobo back in the day was talking about when they were working on?
He was talking about mice and rats and stuff like that. But
he
but
also
essentially
talked about it.
Yeah, but
going
now
into
this is now something that's big in the
Okay.
fish
I
world.
love it,
and,
man.
And you can get them in tons of different colors, but they kind of need to be in a dark room. What Steve, when we were talking to Steve, he said actually, you think about like having this beautiful array. He said actually, if you have them all green, as a matter of fact, right down here you got the all green ones right there. He said that actually almost looks more impressive. It's just to have one color. And he said green is probably the one that stands out the best. So, but again, I think that's something that, I mean, I don't know what we'd want to do if we want to just do green or if we want to, there's another one with just green right there.
Yeah.
But I don't know. So anyways, glowfish, that's it.
those are
So
cool.
that's the necessities for freshwater and saltwater. So, and then we'll get on to the last thing is going to be just some of the extras and stuff
Some
like
of the
that.
extras.
But let's hit some
Yeah,
supers
let's crush
first.
the supers.
Yeah, you got it.
Caught up.
Corey says, love you guys. Been watching since the Animal Bites days. Can you show more boas and Sweetie in a video?
Yes.
Yeah. I was just holding Cupcake today.
More boas.
Red tail boa.
Yeah,
I know.
I saw you take it out. Yeah.
Freaking ginormous.
It's heavy, isn't it?
It feels like 60 pounds at least.
Which
like,
one?
I think it is almost 60 pounds.
Yeah, I think it is.
Cupcake, yeah.
Oh yeah, she's
She's so big. Like
She's
I
thick.
had to get the guy. I was just like, I'm not gonna lie, you need to help me with this.
Yeah.
I was like, grab tail, man. It's fucking huge.
It's huge.
Yeah. It's boas are big, but yeah, we can show more boas. We just got a bunch of boas, as a matter
I
of
was
fact.
just gonna say
Oh,
that.
interesting.
Yeah, so that'll be in the
What kind of boas did you get?
just normals. Normals
Normal?
we got. Yeah, a bunch of little babies. Lori unboxed them, so that'll be in a vlog coming your way anytime.
What type of red tail is Cupcake?
It's a common Colombian boa.
Colombian?
Yeah, so it's
Just
a
a
common
big one.
Colombian.
All
Yeah,
right.
it's just a giant. It's what they would call a boa constrictor imperator. You know, so and then there's boa constrictor, which the constrictor is the true red tails. Yeah, it's from Suriname, Guyana, stuff like that.
Suriname.
Zoe says I used to work at a zoo, and you just clip it like nails. And I think she's talking about the stingray.
Oh, okay, yeah. Okay, so there you go.
Interesting.
There you go.
And Melissa said the same thing.
Yeah, clip with dog nail clippers like keratin stingers.
Interesting.
Okay. So it's something you probably continuously have to monitor.
Yeah, maybe you have to do every now and then. Yeah,
that's kind of scary then.
But that's great if they're literally just like nails. You know, they're not actually like nerves and stuff like that you clip. So that
this is
sense.
Interesting. Kind of on the same wavelength here. Bruce brought in his Gabby tooth.
Yes,
he shed a Gabby tooth.
Yeah, we did a piece on it.
Yeah, it was just interesting.
Yeah, we actually took a hypodermic needle and put Gatorade through it. Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
So it's just so you can see how that.
You better got a 120 frame on.
We got a dope shots, dude. Yeah, it looks so good.
Yeah, you would definitely not want to get that tooth in you. That's for sure. That was only 3/4 of an inch. It's up to 2 inches.
Ugh, terrifying.
So yeah, that's a scary.
And those are the Gabbies are the ones that strike backwards, right?
Yeah, they can flip sideways and all kinds of stuff. Yeah,
that's wild.
They just lunge.
I'll be honest, like I was tailing it and had the hook, and it's a little bit scary because that thing can spring. You know what I mean? And if it's spraying away, you'd be in trouble. You know what I mean?
Dude.
It's so that's I would rather hold a cobra that's predictable than that.
Is that the one that our friend Rodney got bit back in the day?
No, that was a Bushmaster. Oh, okay. Yeah, which is even worse.
That's what they call me.
Yeah.
Bring out the machete.
RB says, how much to sponsor the Irwin's Revenge Stingray tank that has a statue of Steve that feeds the rays and tells them how beautiful they are.
Oh man, it's going to be 100,000. But Ryan, just send that check anytime. 100,000.
We'll get it done for you, buddy.
We'll get that done for you, baby.
Designed and donated by
RB Reptiles.
That'd be sweet.
Yeah, 100,000, man. If Dogecoin goes to
that would be cool though. If you gave like a quarter slot into like Steve's ass, you put his quarter in his ass, and then like his hand drops food into the stingray tank, and he says, "Yeah, oh, beautiful."
What a beauty.
What
crikey, what a beauty. I hated it, I'll be honest with you. And I'm not a hater when it comes to the Irwins, but I did hate this. There was a Shark Week clip that was like a commercial of Robert coming out of the water going, crikey. That bothered me.
Oh, the sun?
That bothered me. It was like, really, now you're really pushing it, you know what I mean? So, I realized
that would be like if I
nobody's surprised.
That would be like if I started a vlog and I was like,
that's a ripper.
Cheeky monkey.
Cheeky monkey. Yeah, I just think there's some things that are sacred, and that's,
crikey's one.
Crikey is, sacred. If anyone does it, his son should be able to, but I think that
I'm not even joking.
I don't want to hear it.
I did not know that was just to him. I thought that was common Australian slang.
Well, they did. Australia. A lot of people in Australia do say crikey, but like not.
Obviously, he was.
Yeah, he coined it. You know what I mean? He coined it and made it famous. And I don't know that. Yeah, like I said, it was just one of those things where I'm like, be your own person. You know, Robert's a decent kid,
man.
He's
so young.
Well, he's
probably doesn't even know himself yet.
But right, and he's always been pushed into this kind of place like you're going to be the next Steve Irwin, which has got to be very difficult for any kid to deal with. But anyways, doesn't matter.
Not matter. Aquarium Junkie says saltwater is cool, but freshwater is just as cool. Don't forget to show the freshwater some love. I'm guessing this was before we talked about freshwater stuff. Yeah. And he says fire eels are dope.
Let's
I already got them punched up right here. Look at these suckers, man. These are cool, huh?
They remind me of some snakes that we got.
Yeah, no, those are pretty.
Wow. Yeah, those are really cool.
Yeah,
no, like I said, it definitely. I think
they're named fire eagles.
Yeah, I think. Literally, there's almost as many freshwater exhibits as because that was one of the things I was surprised when we went to Sea Life. There was virtually no freshwater. There was a couple tanks. That was it. Everything else was marine. I found that interesting.
And then I think we were also equally when we went to
Sequest.
No, shoot. The fish place.
The one we were just at?
Ohio Fish and Rescue.
Yeah.
He was almost all freshwater.
Yeah, how much variety was fresh.
Yeah, he had
because I was like, oh wow, so like all of this stuff is freshwater. Yeah, he had a lot of really cool stuff.
Yeah, like 90% of his place is freshwater. He does have some marine stuff too, but most of his stuff is fresh. And yeah, it's dope. it's dope. It's gonna be
really cool. So
so we agree with you.
We want to have the best of both worlds.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I don't know exactly how to take care of them, but
we'll get there.
That's what the Aquarius is
I put the fish in the water.
Yeah, I don't know what happened.
I put that fish in. I know one thing: you don't put the fish in with Bowser.
No,
that doesn't work out.
That.
We know that. Yeah,
we've done some.
So every tank in the new aquarium is going to have Bowser, alligator snapper in it. Including the marine fish.
Now, this is interesting. Are you going to do a new tank for Bowser, do you think? No,
I don't think. I think, no.
Just going to keep him where
I think just going to keep him in the reptarium. Whether or not he stays in that enclosure he's in is yet to be determined.
Yeah.
But he's going to stay at the reptarium.
The one tough thing about those is that, they just never move. You know what I mean? They just
today, my tour today was like at the end. I showed them, and they were like, "Oh my God, see, it is alive!" Everyone thought, and the kids thought it was.
That is the question everybody asks: Is it alive?
Yeah,
is it alive?
Everyone thinks it's just a statue.
If it was dead, it would float.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but no, we'll keep, and what we're gonna
living ones float too, because at the lake. I was on the paddleboard, and I thought the one I saw was dead because it was floating on the water, and I was like, "Oh my gosh!" And he was all like algaed over, on his shell. Really? And so I was like, "Oh my gosh, it's dead."
So she hit it with a paddle.
And I didn't hit it. I
nudged it
with my thing, and then it moved. I was like, "Holy crap!" Like I didn't know they float. Like the whole thing floated.
She fell into the water and then got beat up.
No, I did not.
It scared you good enough, you would have.
I've never seen. He's never floated like that. I've seen his head go up, but I've never seen him at the top.
I think they can.
They can.
Well, clearly they can.
But I don't know.
It's just a thing of they probably have to either release air, or bring it in. I don't know.
Yeah, it's like a buoyancy.
But they definitely can do it.
Yeah. Well, I think at that point it was probably like basking or whatever.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Getting a little sun ray.
Yeah, and that's the thing. The common turtles will come out of the water. Common snapping turtles will come out of the water much more frequently than alligators. Yeah, like a male alligator snapper will virtually never come out of its water his whole life.
Makes more sense.
Females will come out just to lay eggs, whereas common snappers, you've seen them walking around.
They're more like a red-eared slider.
Just be like, hey, where's the water at? I got lost.
Red-eared slider with a bad bite.
With a bad mouth.
Yeah, exactly.
What are those? All right, never mind.
No, go ahead.
What are those turtles that you got in the turtle pond upstairs? Not the red-eared slider, but
those are razorback muffs. Those are
awesome.
cool.
They're sick,
and
right,
they're
Noah?
getting big. They have doubled their size. I mean, they've gotten big. They hide all the time, but when you find them, you're like, oh my gosh.
That they're pretty much the same size as the other ones, but younger.
I love them though.
Their shell spiky.
Yeah, and I'm hoping that as they get bigger, they become less hidey.
Yes.
I grabbed one out. I didn't know they were mean. I grabbed one out, put it in a kid's hand. I was like, yeah, you can hold this. And then it was like...
I haven't had him bite either.
I don't know. I was snapping a little bit.
Yeah, it won't hurt that size, though. There you go. Good job, Noah. If anyone wants to book a Noah tour,
it's very
waiver.
interactive.
Yeah, it is.
You just put it in the hand, or do you have him hold it?
I put it in his hand.
Okay, yeah. Probably hold it.
Yeah.
That way.
I can't get to you.
Bob Sam says, in a party room, remember kids like to tap on tanks.
That's true.
So yeah, we're not talking about a party room. We're talking. The way the design was there were 2 party rooms, and we're thinking about making just one party room that would have no tanks, and turning the second party room into a darker room that would be open. I mean, it would just have it would be dark compared to the rest of the place because the rest of the place is going to be pretty light. But it wouldn't be like a private room or party room or anything.
You have to take your shoes off as well.
Yeah. Just to be safe. Yeah.
Just because I like the smell.
Out of respect.
Just because I like to see feet.
Horsey says, plans for adding a mascot. I would love to connect with you if you are interested.
I'm not sure what that
means. Is this person
means.
applying for a mascot job?
I'm not sure what that means though. Like, so
Horsey Sear would like to be the mascot.
Like, you know how we had the gecko out front? Like,
yeah, we do have a gecko
suit.
We have a gecko suit, reptarium suit.
I'm open for anything. I'm telling you.
And here we go.
I'm telling you.
July 30th, there's going to be a person here.
Those are the famous last words. I'm open for anything.
Anything that's cool.
Great, I'm on my way.
Yeah, but I seriously, I know you probably will laugh at me, but I would like to do a mermaid. I wouldn't like. Hey, let me take that back.
Yeah,
I would like to have a mermaid.
Exactly.
I'd like to have a mermaid in the mermaid tank.
Obviously,
not a mermaid tank, but a stingray tank.
So,
or tank top, whatever.
One more time. What is it that you would like?
I would like stingray tank to have a mermaid swimming around in it.
Okay, there we go.
Wow, that's crazy.
Third time's the charm.
I had to watch my words there.
I am not against that at all. I think that was an awesome thing.
It was cute.
It adds a lot to parties.
Was
and
it
stuff.
Maisie? Mermaid?
Mezzy.
Yeah.
Like,
she was great.
She was amazing, and that was a lot of fun, and I still follow her.
I always keep up with my mer people.
Love that. Can
you punch up, Jay, mermaids in Michigan? Because there's like a lot of, it's like a mermaid clique.
I do. Listen, I got you. I know the people.
Something we should do, not
this is gonna be
the podcast.
No, but look at this.
But dude, listen, I'm not kidding you, Brian. Give me 20 minutes, I'll find you a mermaid. It's not a big deal. I got you.
Yeah, the reality is we can.
I know more people.
I just swipe left. Is it swipe left or swipe right?
Yeah.
Is it right? Okay.
Minder.
I don't know which way. I'm Minder.
Yeah, dude. Mermaid Tinder. Sharon says, hello, Brian, Lori, Noah, and Jay. Did you guys decide on a name for the new retic?
No, we haven't. I keep throwing.
It's been fruitless.
Now it's a little bogus. We'll see.
This is the thing. I've said this before, that sometimes it can take weeks to come up with a name that actually sticks, right? Sometimes, and this is a very, very important animal.
Special, yeah.
Because I think it's going to be one of squash. I think it's going to be one of.
That's right up there with the other ones we heard today.
Yeah, we had a lot today.
Might as well just call it squishy.
I like squishy.
Squishy's good. Squishy actually is good. That's not bad.
Yeah, because they squeeze you a little bit, so it squishes you.
Squishy, yeah.
This is squishy, yeah.
No, I like that.
Lori's like, fuck.
What was the boa saying that we were going to put on a shirt? Do you remember, Jay?
Which
it was like boa.
Off the top of my head, no, but I'm sure I'll remember. I probably have it in my phone.
I think you have it in your phone.
So yeah. I'll figure it out.
Yeah.
Corey says bonnet head sharks are awesome.
Let's check them out.
I'm going.
I don't know.
Do they look like they have a bonnet?
I would hope so.
They better have a little hat.
They got a little bone.
Yeah, they're almost like a little hammerhead.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah,
man.
this looks more like a hammerhead.
This is what I saw in the aquarium that remember I was telling you, it was like they had a hammerhead.
Right.
This must have been what it was.
Gotcha.
So they clearly don't get that big then if they can.
I wonder how big they get.
That had to be it.
What's this? Yeah, just say size. Bonnethead shark size.
Dimensions.
No, it's not bad. 30 to 48 inches.
Yeah, under 4 foot. So yeah, that's not bad at all. I wonder if they swim around a lot, or because a lot of the hammerheads will stay on the bottom and stuff like that. Not to say that that's a hammerhead. Yeah, well, obviously blue ringed octopus.
Yeah, Boss Sam says my vote is for a blue ringed octopus.
Yeah,
obviously,
those are amazing.
Whoa.
Yeah,
what's the deal? Are you allowed to? I mean, I've seen them at almost every aquarium, so I guess you're allowed to get them,
yeah,
right?
you can get them. You can get these. Yeah, they're smaller. They're a smaller octopus.
Yes,
though,
they're about this size, right?
I wonder why they call them blue ring.
Yeah, I don't know where they came up with that.
I just don't. It
sounds like most of the reptilian.
The problem, yeah. The problem with these guys is, again, octopus love to hide and they stay small, and you'll never keep more than one octopus in an enclosure because they'll kill each other.
Now, Brian, you do like I said, almost every aquarium I've seen a blue ringed octopus, so they know there's a way to keep it out because I've seen them at almost every one I've been to.
Yeah, there probably is. I don't know.
With a mate.
Yeah, entice.
But that's certainly we'll learn more. Obviously, we've got a lot to learn. I always keep saying we're on step 4 now of 100. So
we're getting there.
We're getting there, but it's a lot to go.
Little Bogus says, "What about the snake-like creatures that look like they're from Ursula scene in The Little Mermaid? Love those things." Is she talking about those?
I have no idea.
It's
been a long time.
It was at
Aren't they eels?
No, they're those. What are those?
Amphibians?
Maybe.
I don't know what they are.
They were at. Where did we go? Was it Chicago when we went with Gatorland folk? And he had one. You know what I'm talking about?
Those are snakes. They're not file snakes, but they're.
You know what I'm talking about, right?
Tentacle snakes.
Tentacle snakes. I think that's what she's talking about.
I'm sure what she's talking about. Yeah, those are cool. Yeah, I don't mind those. Tentacle snakes might be a good option for if we do some smaller tanks, which I'm sure we will. Most of our stuff I want big. Yeah. But we're gonna have some small stuff, So yeah, tentacle snakes, and same thing with the garden eels will be small and stuff like that. Yeah. So yeah.
Simple Man says, "Have you ever seen the giant freshwater stingray? It was awesome. It was awesome seeing Jeremy Wade catch one.
Yeah, they're like 7-8 foot long. I mean, they're giant, hundreds of pounds. I mean, hundreds and hundreds of pounds.
Can you keep them or no?
You would need a ginormous
7 foot. You said,
yeah. I mean, they would.
Wow.
If we only wanted that in the entire upper.
Yeah, that's all. There's just one tank.
So guys, if you want to come see the giant stingray,
yeah, it's no longer the aquarium. It's just a giant stingray exhibit.
It's just one exhibit.
One exhibit. We're gonna go big.
You know how?
And if you want to pay extra, you can touch it.
Yeah.
What's his name? Jeremy Wade.
Yeah, Jeremy Wade.
Jeremy Wade. Like his show deserves the amount of seasons it has. Like,
yeah, it's a good show, and he's a good host.
Great host. Yeah. Guy Fieri.
Yeah,
he's got 32 seasons.
Yeah, well, he deserves it, I think, too.
You think he deserves it as much
Dad
as
loves
Wade?
Him.
I think from a food, I think that Guy Fieri is the same as Jeremy Wade is to fish is to food.
Okay. I watch these shows with you.
Wade puts his life on the line.
Guy, it's always Ralph. Like that's all I can ever.
Ralph
that's all I could ever think of.
I wonder if
even after all these
Ralph
years.
Davis,
Ralph
Davis reptiles. Punch up Ralph Davis reptiles, and let's just see if he's Guy Fieri.
I haven't seen him in forever, but that's who he used to look like.
Can we rail this in?